a -10 for the round.
Rich, in that great opportunity, name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round one.
Good place to be. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Its second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, site of one of the PGA Tour's premier stops, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Always attracting a great field, and through the years it has been the scene of just some championship play from one guy in particular.
Tiger Woods has won there an incredible 8 times.
And now we go down to the action at the first. Stepping up to the first tee for this second round. Frank, what's the mindset, do you think? Let's see what she's got here. She is loading up for the big one. Wow, I mean, she absolutely annihilated that tee ball.
That's fine.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Well, this is the kind of wind that separates the great players from the average players. You really have to be strong to handle these kinds of winds. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. On the green. And a chance for birdie here on the first hole. And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Settles in over the putt. Drops for a par. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second. Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Birdie try up next. This long putt for birdie could be a tough one here. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Shouldn't be a problem here. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3. Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Looking to make a move. This putt for birdie. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. Rich Lerner with Frank Novello back at the 4th hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
Certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you. Can a ball explode?
That is big. I mean, really big.
Second shot.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, tricky little third shot here at the par 5 4th.
Especially if you don't have a full number, because there's just that little mound in the middle of the green. If you get on the wrong side of that, instantly you can be 30, 40 feet away. So check where the flag is. Is it front? Is it back? And then try and land it in that section.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Just a couple of feet. In for par. Frank, at the 4th, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, nice to have a short iron into a par 4 here at Bay Hill, but still no guarantee that you'll make the birdie or even par.
But a reward for a good one, exactly the way you've described it. This is one hole that's a swing hole. Hit a good shot in here, you're going to have inside 10, 15 feet for a birdie. Make a mistake, then all of a sudden you're scratching your head. How did I make 5?
She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Frank, the par 5-6 looks like an enormous carry over the water. What if you're not one of the bigger hitters?
Well, then you've really got to aim at those 2 bunkers, right in between them on the right side, Rich. It becomes very much a plotter hole, because even the layup becomes important. This par 5, you've then got to attack it with a wedge. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Excellent lie, propped up on the short grass. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
All right, Frank, you've played it safe. Now you have that third shot. What's the best way to get to that hole location and make the birdie?
The angle of the green really does favor the layup shot because at least you're hitting across the length of the green, but it's a little bit like that third hole, a very narrow green. So once again, that wedge shot has to be very precise.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Can't wait to write those on the card. One below par. Chalk it up. It's a birdie. Moving on now, Frank, we're at the par 3 7th hole. What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. 12 feet still to go. Good putt. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
Ideally, you want to just work your tee shot away from that bunker. But this is one fairway you must hit because it's one of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
Gave that the full treatment. Get up. She had a good shot off the tee, and now she has all sorts of options available. Let's see what she does here. That will be a great look at birdie. Now a chance for a birdie. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Rounding out the front 9 here at Bay Hill, 474-yard par 4. Frank, you've played this hole before. Where are you lining up when you step onto the tee here?
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it, and yet again another hole that favors the long hitter.
So in a good spot now, fairway again, and a good opportunity to make a birdie here on the par 5. Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally